Okay. What comes to mind when you are asked to describe the Indian culture?
Hypocrisy.
Or why do you say that?
Because the whole culture is a big sham. The whole culture is a big hypocrisy. They would keep their women in the house and wanting to control a woman, and they would teach their women and give their daughters and their women the highest education, but then ultimately they would not let her do and do things on her own or be individual and not allow her space in the society, but expect her to get a degree and then get married to a man. So first a woman carries all her life her father's name, and then the only independent air that she breathes is of her education, which is after which, or which is only because her marriage, like her name or her value in the marriage market, would raise up high so that she can again go on and carry the burden of another man's name.
So people, when like a woman have a college education, they don't use a degree usually. They just get married.
They do use degrees and they do get married also.
But so they still use it. They have a job still after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's the economy. The economy is becoming tougher to survive, so both man and woman have to work to have a better living standard.
What holidays are celebrated in India?
A lot of holidays, festivals, starting from January, New Year, and then comes Holi, which is a festival of colors. We just play with colors, just like in Spain. You have festival of tomato throwing. We have color throwing. You just put color on anybody, everybody who you get, and you can make anybody a color monster that day.
Wait, what's the significance of that cultural holiday?
I don't know. How did Holi start? Holi started with a mythological story of Holika. Something. It's a big, huge story. Sorry. I don't want to talk about it. It's boring.
Do most...
And then there is Diwali, colors, light festival. We light up a lot of fireworks in the sky, and every house has oil lanterns, small ones in like every corner of the house. It's like all lit up with beautiful oil lanterns.
So that day does everyone turn off their
Yeah,
electricity?
yeah. And they wear new clothes and make sweets in their homes and then share sweets with neighbors and friends and family.
Then do you celebrate the New Year's?
Yeah.
Too? Do you go by lunar
Well, not
or
so
solar?
Solar.
Oh, just so that I could hear you.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay, so do most Indian people know how to dance, like in Bollywood? Or how popular is Bollywood?
Yeah.
A lot. Bollywood is like hell popular. So crazy popular.
Is like dance really like? Do you know how to dance?
Belly dance?
The Indian dance?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows how to dance.
Isn't belly dance originated from India?
No, belly dance is Arabic. Completely
Oh,
Arabic.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Arabic.
Wait, so you say that the northern part of India, a lot of them come from Eastern
Arab.
Europe. So did those
Eastern
traditions?
Europe, not Eastern
or
Europe,
Middle
Middle
Eastern.
Arab countries. But yeah, they were the wanderers. They were those people who did not accept the norms of Middle East so much. So they were all the time on the go and they did not stay somewhere. So they kept moving from one place to the other, and they came to settle down here because there was no one on dictating them, and then they became Hindus, which was the popular culture here.
Okay. In your opinion, where in India is the most beautiful place?
Where?
Yeah.
Kashmir. That's called the heaven of the earth.
Can you describe it for us?
Snow, mountain, lakes. The world's most beautiful and most tastiest apples come from there.
You have the most delicious water, now you have the most delicious apple.
Well, no, I mean groundwater is in the well. That's why it's most delicious. If you drink groundwater from here, even that would be most delicious. But like apples, Indian Kashmiri apples and the mango from India are very famous too in the world, and the lychees Our lychees from our land where I live, that's the place to grow lychee the most. And there is a guy named Lychee Merchant, and he exports the lychee in the whole world from there because that's the only place in India where lychee is grown.
So different regions. There's different regions in India. Like, so is the weather climate very different in different?
A lot of places they're different, but it's normally hot, humid in most of the places. Only some places it's more drier, but it's hot all the way because it's close to equator.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's close to equator. India is very close to equator. That's why.
Tropical.
Hot weather.
Okay. How old were you when you left India?
25?
25. And how old are you right now?
27 and actually 28.
28. Why did you or your family decide to come to the US?
My family did not decide to come to US, only I always wanted to come here. I always felt I was not born for India.
Wait, so your family is still in India right
Yeah,
now?
yeah, and they don't want to come here. They're
Oh.
very nicely settled over there.
What your little sister?
I want my little sister to come here because she's an artist and there's not much scope for her over there. I want her to come here and be here with me. Anyway, she won't be able to live happily without me. I would want her here.
Has she visited you before?
Well, I have a whole lot of family living here already. Uncle, auntie, brother, sister, and brother-in-law, and a lot of other people here. So, for one of my cousin brother's marriage, we were here already, like 10 years back. And then once before, when we were kids, my parents brought us here. So before coming here as a student, I have been visiting here.
Oh, okay.
So my parents had been visiting here before even. Yeah.
What were your expectations for the US?
I thought the American dream still exists, but it doesn't. It's gone. America has lost its American dream charm.
Well, why do you think or say that?
The economy is so bad, and there is no scope for people like us, foreign people. Before, there was so much scope for people coming over here. Now, I don't even know if I'd ever get a job here. And I would not want to raise my kids here. Looking at my nephews, oh my goodness, those kids are, oh my goodness. That's the only word that comes into my head. Those kids do not have any manners, and they are like such big mouths. Oh my God, I would not want my kids to be like that. So that's a thing. And then job is a very big criteria. Settling down here is a very big criteria. If I get a good job, or because I'm going to be into the international business area, so I will be traveling around the world. That will be for sure.
That's why you think
But
you'll
I
be a
would want to.
celebrity.
Yes, I'm going to be a celebrity. Don't worry. I'm going to be a celebrity. Don't worry. Haven't you seen these goodies? They're gonna make me celebrity. These have got me everything till now. Okay, one of the very big things I want to share about my culture is like having big breasts is considered a big taboo.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you cannot show off your big breasts. It is beautiful. It is considered as a beauty, but everybody is hush hush about it.
So it's like only for your husband kind of thing?
Yes, and I was always told to hide it, and it was always considered like a bad thing for me. And I was always told by my grandmother that, oh, cover it all the time. But this is one place when I came here and I could embrace my body. I was made ashamed of my body. I was made to feel like, oh, so there's something wrong with my body.
Oh.
I hated my breasts most of my life.
Really?
Yeah, men would stare at you up and down in such bad, greedy, vulgar way, and you won't be able to walk alone in the roads because every man and woman would be like looking at you, and it's just the culture, the hypocrite culture. They just do not want to admit that they are also normal human beings who are sexually attracted. And being sexually attracted is considered like, oh, you're doing a wrong thing if you're sexually attracted to a woman. And if you consider a woman's breast to be beautiful, it's wrong.